Right, it's Monday. Got big low pressure coming. Last session where I done 12 fish from another venue on a guesty, nothing happened. I've done one water already this morning, a 20-25 acre mega low pit, tricky water, mega tricky actually. Did see two, but didn't fancy it. But before I left I baited because I might pop in the next couple of days. So the spot was noted where I see two roll about 25 yards out. Now here I've come round, this is Lake 5, there's only one more swim to my right, so I'm on the furthest walk basically. There's fish all out here, just sort of like just over 3/4 of the way across there and round through here. I've seen three show, but there's loads of bubbling, not massive fizzes, just little patches and single big ones. So I've got the rod straight out, it's raining, it's just stopped. So I thought I'd just quickly run you through what's going on, because the chances of a bite are fairly quick and I ain't legged it. So I've got the left hand rod over about 40-50 baits. I've got the right hand rod maybe over 70 or 80 baits. The centre rod is out on a single. So normal stuff in the silt, long running chods. Nothing else to go on. Fish definitely here, fish doing it, having it. So at the end of the day, get the rods out. I've got a little bit damp, but not too bad. I got up at 4:45 this morning and then legged it. I was on the road by 5 past. It's 110 miles to the Woolpack. I stopped off at another water en route, just down the road slightly. And I did see two. I was there before first light. But just, I don't know, didn't get the vibe for it. They were only 25 yards, could have been the same fish. Saw a tension of bream. Like I said, really low stock, mega tricky. Couple of fish a year, you've done exceedingly well. And I've already had two and lost one, so that was in the spring. So, what I'm going to do is, because last week I travelled around, I looked at some new venues. A little bit lost. Still had two from here, then I had 12 from that social, which was like a right result. 4 of them being 30-pounders. Next week I shouldn't be going back to work, but I am. I've booked in 3 more tuitions, shouldn't be doing it, but there you go. So I'll only have 1 day's fishing next week, so I'll probably do it all over like Bayswater. So we'll be back over there. Hopefully something will happen. Spoke to Sticky Baits, they're going to be doing my white winter mix. So happy days on that. I'll be back on that in the next 2-3, well definitely 3 weeks. Be hopefully introducing it the week before that, wherever I'm fishing. So we'll see what happens. Anyway, I'm going to get this house up because we've got this low pressure for about 3 days, and it's the first lot of rain and adverse conditions we've had and big winds for a long time, and it's like we're in the eye of the storm now because there's hardly like a breath of wind about, and I'm expecting any minute for it to come down again like it did through the night. And I don't want to get wet anymore, to be honest. So hopefully something will happen a bit later, but I'm going to get some serious sleep this week, so I'm going to be a lazy camper at times. Anyway, latest. Cool, I just woke up, wind had changed round into an easterly. It's flipping freezing. I've only just got warm, so been walking around for about half an hour. Anyway, before I went to sleep, I had one of them power sleeps of mine, and I've got an hour back from last week, so sweet as a pea. Well, before I went to bed they were still out there, but when I finally looked out after getting my head back together because I was monging, didn't see a lot. Then I had a walk down to the left, thought they'd be up because I did see one shark there before I went to sleep. I just thought it's a bit more calmer water, as you can see out there. You can imagine them holding back on this cold wind. And look at it blowing here. I've even had to turn the blooming boudoir around. So there you go, not good. At the corner of my eye, when I was down to the left looking, I see something right by the reeds, and it was like over there to my right, and thought, oh, it's got to be a carp, probably one of them stockies, mingamongers I call them, and went up there and had a little look. The wind has calmed down more, but there's loads of fizzing up there, so I've like I said, turned that bivvy round, so I ain't having that in the night. Need to catch up on some shit. I can't be woken up, so not unless I've got a fish ski. So after I'd done that, I fuzzed the rod back up there, and I put about 20-25 freebies round it, sticky baits, krill. See what happens. But I've gone up to the end swim because there's one more swim. When you're up there, there's loads of bubbling going on, loads. So I'm expecting a take. Anyway, I'll show you the swim. Look at that for a nutty swim, eh? Not a lot of people have been fishing here, but just done some work on a swim here, so it's been a bit moulard, but not too bad. I can see him now fizzing out there. Just bloody mental. That rod's got to go in a minute. Just on that wind line, the camera's definitely not going to pick this up. Just on that wind line there, right in the middle of the shot. See that black line right there? It's in there. Standing here a little while ago, one topped out towards the gap here. Just on the back of that ripple. Quite a nice fish as well, big old head on it. And then like been working round here, halfway out towards that island. So they are in close. Still going bloody mental here. Can't be long before I get a bite. Sort of got a rod somewhere out there, in that middle of that dark bit. There's a lot of fish. Just behind it, sort of about there. In the middle again there. So it's all looking good. Hopefully I won't get stockied. I did see a nice one stick its head and roll out earlier. It's like a jacuzzi. So you never know. One's up here anyway. Just don't want to move into such a tight swim. Start casting around. I'd rather just cast one up. Even though I could lay 3 rods out here, and I'm sure they'll run out tonight. They normally go down to the first in 5, right up the other end of this lake 5, and they go off this willow. They love it there. It's like their home. It's just where sort of like a meeting area. So where I am, I'm just sort of like to the right centre of the lake. And plus they've been going there, so they will move out. Hopefully I'll get a bite stick. Confidence is definitely the key, and I've got plenty of that. So here's my swim, my right hand rod. It's basically there, in that like single black line of black water. And that's where they are, basically round there. So you can see why I've just fuzzed one up this morning. Over to the right of that big tree there, and then straight in the middle there, just on the wind line, fizzing as well. Right, just getting the camera sorted for some self takes. Just before first light, got woken up. Anyway, big fight, and turned out to be a 31 fully scaled, and it was the right hand rod repositioned up to the right, where I see him fizzing like late afternoon and that. So and plus I had a stocky in the night, about 11:45, something like that, of about £19, £20 mirror. Just slipped it back. Anyway, I'm going to get this one sorted. Baiting on that one, that was the rod, that was a single, and I changed that to maybe around about 25-30 baits, and then put another 7 out just before dark, so just kept it going. Right, I'm going to get this all sorted. I'm basically ready to go now. So right, here he is. Look at the colours on it. It's gone really like strawberry, hence its name. And it's autumn colours. Look at that. Another chunk. Sticky baits krill, soaked in krill liquid, over about max 40 freebies on a repositioned hook bait. Woke me up first light, screaming run. There you go, happy days again. Long running chod, it was in the soft stuff as usual. Look at this proper old English carp, 30 odd years old. There you go, that's what it's all about for me. The buzz, tricking these old boys up. And I've got a bait that's working, kicking arse, loads of waters, unreal. And like I said, I had a stock in the night. I didn't move that one because it was big, but it's 28 stockies to 11 originals now in about 8 weeks. That's a bit of awesome fishing. Right, I'm going to get him back now. Come on, babe. Notice the care on with these fish. Lovely old carp. Right. You ain't going to believe this, I've just taken my chesties off after slipping that one back and the middle rod's gone now. It looks like a mid upper 30 linear, so happy days. This one looked a bit like the client, fully scaled, linear sort of type. £37. It's just unreal. Like I said, just take my chest, put that fish back, put my chest waders on, bang, look at that one. Unreal, eh? What a fish. I rebaited that one in the night after the bite, but just can't believe it. It's just non-stop action. No wonder I'm so knackered. Long running chod in the silt, happy days. This other side, what a fish. Proper Cam's carp, scaly and beautiful. Look at that in the morning light, unreal. The sun's just starting to come up. Come on, I want one of them other commons. That's what I want. Slope all along, I do nicely. Right, I'm going to get him back now. Put water.